Hi, my name is Alison Proffit. Welcome to Profit Talks. I'm the founder of Profit Coach, and today I'm joined by Rachael Walker from Life to Buch. Rachael, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm so excited to be here having this conversation with you. And why don't you share with us a little bit about you and what your company is?
Yeah, so my name is Rachael, as you just said. I am the owner and head brewmaster of a Fort Collins local kombucha company called Life to Buch. We have been in business for over 2 years now and are offered in almost 30 stores along the Front Range region, all the way down from Denver to Boulder to Longmont, all the way up to Wellington. We ferment in 2-gallon glass jars, so we're small craft. It really helps keep the flavor profile and authenticity of the kombucha. And we currently just started offering home delivery with everything that's going on. So it's been a fun transition.
That's so awesome. Rachael, tell me, how did you decide to start a kombucha business?
Yeah, that's a good question. I used to work at Whole Foods actually. And so my love for kombucha started when I was working at Whole Foods, because it's, kind of one of the first places where anyone ever heard of kombucha. And I had really, really bad stomach issues. And so I started making it myself. I would go back to work and give all of my friends who are employees there a taste of the kombucha and find out what flavors they liked. And before I knew it, I had people lining up to buy it from me. And so I decided to start my own kombucha company. And it kind of all just rolled into place exactly how I wanted it to, but didn't really think it would turn out so great, which is amazing. And yeah, like I said, we've been in business for 2 years now. It's been about 4 years in the works. So I'm 2 years in business now.
That's so awesome. I love when I hear somebody that just takes something that was a passionate idea of theirs and they're like, maybe I could make money doing this. And then, I'm sure you had trials and tribulations along the way, so maybe it isn't as easy as it sounded. But I wanted to just kind of congratulate you on just taking that leap and doing it. It sounds like you've had some great success. And when you're following your passion and doing what you feel like you were put on this earth to do, I find that you tend to have success.
Yeah, thank you. It has not been easy whatsoever, but at the end of the day, on hard days, it's such a relief, and it's also really rewarding knowing that you're working for yourself. So I don't think, I would change that for anything.
Yeah, that's great. So let's talk a little bit about, we connected because we're putting together a virtual summit. You're speaking at this summit next week. It's called Thrive 2020 NoCo Virtual Summit. And somebody connected me with you and said that you did a great job pivoting quickly. Tell us a little bit about what you pivoted and what made you realize you had to pivot.
Yeah, and it's really funny because when we first heard about the virus and, it sort of became big in the States, I was very worried about business. I, was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose. I lost 80% of my stores when the stay-at-home order came into play, which is a lot. And there's definitely a few days of freaking out there. But then we had to 100%, turn our gears on and think outside the box about what we can do to keep our business afloat during these times. And so we just had to really make a new business model, and we are now offering home deliveries. And for the past 3 weeks, we have been selling out. Right now, I have no kombucha in my kitchen, which is fantastic. We are brewing over 500 bottles every week, and we are selling out every single week. So we actually I borrowed a couple more brew tanks from a friend so I can start brewing more. So that way we can hopefully start keeping up and doing more home deliveries. But it's really, really amazing how we took lemons and turned them into lemonade. It's been really amazing.
Yeah. So has this been your most profitable month that you've had in your business? I'm curious.
Not my most profitable month. Usually the summer months are the most profitable, but it is right up there. March going into April, definitely very, very profitable. I doubled in sales the past 3 weeks, which is amazing just because, you know, usually December, January, February, it's a little bit of a slower time for kombucha, for any sort of manufactured beverage. It's usually slower during those months, starts to pick up when it gets warmer out. So these are the type of sales I expect in the summer. And so it's been very, very amazing getting the support from the community. It's been really good.
Yeah. Yeah. So it sounds like you've done a lot of outreach to the network and the community that you've already built. How exactly did you build that community? Because one of my things is I'm a sales and marketing coach. And so it sounds as though you've done a great job of building up a base of engaged followers and fans. How did you do that?
That's a really good question. I would have to say the power of relationships for me is huge. The power of relationships in business is huge, in personal life, but especially in business because, yes, we're trying to run a business, but we're also humans that are living everyday life just like everyone else, and we're just trying to make an authentic connection with our customers. And so a lot of our following, they know me, they know my assistant brewer, Jack, they know the face behind the brand, and they can really connect with us because, you know, we're real life people running our social media. I make sure I comment back to everyone, I message back to everyone, really, really engaged on social media. And I feel like just because our amazing relationships that we've formed with our customers is really how we've been so successful.
Yeah, I think that that's such a powerful message. And I was going to ask you, like, what are your 2 tips? But I heard 2 tips in there. Be authentic, just be who you are, and reach out and engage. Because I think that that's really what sales and marketing is all about, is it's building that know, like, and trust factor so that when something's going on, whether it's for them or for you and your business, it seems like people really rallied around your business. And I think that's so cool that you are able to do that. I know when we previously talked last week, you said you just put call to action out to people and said, buy kombucha, we're delivering. And people showed up.
Yeah, and you know, that would be another, you know, word of advice from myself is if you're not going to market for yourself, then who is? So be shameless in your post. You know, I post, I want to sell kombucha. Who wants to buy some? And then I get orders coming in, you know, so have no shame in your authenticity game.
That's right. Yeah. I always tell people that want to outsource those types of things in their business, especially early on, is that nobody's going to have the passion or knowledge about your business more than you. So even if you can't do as much marketing as if you outsource it to a social media firm, you might just be a number on their client list, and they're just checking the box that they're doing the three information posts and the 2 asking for the sale posts, but they're just checking the box. They're not bringing that authentic, excited passion about what it is that you do and why you want people to engage in it. So I think that's a great tip. It's just like, be shameless and put it out there, and it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just be you. I think that's a great message. So Rachel, tell us a little bit about how in right now, or even going forward after the whole stay-at-home orders get lifted, how can people engage with you and your company? Where can they try your kombucha or get a chance to buy your kombucha?
Yeah, so right now our only stores that are open are local grocery stores. So we're at Lucky's Market, we're at the Fort Collins Food Co-op, also known as Mountain Avenue Market, and we're also at Beavers Market and Explorado Market as well. So those are our 4 grocery stores that are still open right now. The farmers market season is still happening. We do not know a lot of information about that, but those will still be going on in Old Town. And then there's also the Sunday ones on Harmony and LeMay. So you can visit my website, lifesabuch.com, or you can check out my Instagram or Facebook, lifesabuch, and we will be posting updates about the farmers markets. And you can also go to our website and order online directly from there.
That's awesome. So I've got one more question for you that I'd like for you to share with our viewers here today. And that is, what is the impact on the world that you are hoping to make through Life's a Buch?
Oh man, that's a really good question. I think the impact that I want to make especially with Life's a Buch, is making people happy. If you can open one of our bottles of kombucha and it brings a smile to your face, then I've done my part. And with that, you get probiotic, antioxidant filled, amazing, refreshing drink on top of it. But if it makes you happy, that's the impact I want to leave on people.
That's awesome. I can't wait to go to Lucky's Market and buy some of your kombucha. I've not tried it yet, so I'm gonna commit to going there this week, grabbing some bottles, trying your different flavors. I did see all the flavors on your website. They look amazing. I can't wait to try it. I encourage all of you to try it too. So before we kind of head into the closing of this Proffit Talks episode, I want to remind you that next week we are doing the Thrive 2020 NoCo Virtual Summit. We're gathering expert panelists and other business owners such as Rachael that are having success and thriving in spite of the times that we're finding ourselves in. It's 5 days of panels, so go to the webonetwork.com to check out information on registering. It is a no-cost event. It's our way of giving back to the Northern Colorado region business community. So that information will be posted in the comments about this episode. And my name is Alison Proffit. I'm the founder of Proffit Coach. I help small businesses with improving their ability to make profits in their business through their sales and marketing strategy. One of my taglines is that I help you shift sales from being stressful to fun. So you can check us out at Proffit Coach on Facebook, our YouTube channel, or also the profitcoach.com website. And that's profit like making money, but it's spelled with 2 F's because more is better. Thank you for joining us here, Rachael, at Proffit Talks. I look forward to engaging with you at the virtual summit next week. Your session is on Thursday from 11:30 to 1, and can't wait to share that with the community. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in. And
thank you for having me.
Go get your kombucha, everybody.